46 people bought this in the last 24 hours, and this is $17.50. Let's just do some math really quickly, and this is only one of their products. So $17.50 times 46. This person has made $805 from their body butter in the last day. What? That's insane. Like, 8 people bought this in the last 24 hours. These are beautiful. They're handmade. 12 people bought this in the last 24 hours. This is what I like to see, because this shows us that these type of products, people are like actually liking this. So today you guys are going to get the full guide on how you guys can start a cosmetic business using Temu. Cosmetic business such as soap, lotions, and skincare, face wash, all of these different type of things, lip gloss. So many things fall under the cosmetic category, and I'm going to make sure that you guys know exactly all the different kind of businesses that you guys can start using Temu from the cosmetic world. Many of you guys already know what Temu is, but a lot of you guys also do not know what Temu is. So Temu is a popular retail / wholesale platform. They have wholesale needs, like so many different wholesale needs. And if you're like looking to start a cosmetic business, you can literally get so many cosmetic things from Temu, and a lot of people don't even know this. Like, people are buying their wholesale off Etsy. People are buying their wholesale off Alibaba, which is crazy to me still to this day, because it's just like they take forever for shipping. It's like hard to find reviews on their products. Like, you guys know how hard it is to find reviews on products on Alibaba. It's super hard. But anyways, on Temu you guys have reviews, you guys have like fast shipping, they even have local warehouses now. It's just so much convenience, and then the prices are still like Alibaba prices. Like, they're still very, very cheap, so it's just so convenient. But in this video I'm going to show you guys exactly what you're going to need to store your cosmetic supplies, and what kind of things you guys are going to need for shipping, because you guys know like you're going to need like specific shipping things for your cosmetic business, because we're talking about things that can spill out, things that are fragile, and you know, you need to make sure that you have the correct shipping supply. So I'm going to cover every single thing that you guys are going to need in this video, and I will be going through Temu with you, so you'll be able to see exactly what it is. So firstly, to start an online cosmetic business, you're going to need to pick a business name. You're going to want to have a business name that's catchy and something that's unique, but also not too unique, as I always say, because you don't want people to not remember your business name, or also like not know how to pronounce it. You want to have something that's like clean and cute, funsy, because it's cosmetic, so you want to like have something cute, you know? Like, a lot of people have very similar business names, and sometimes it can be very confusing. Like, there's some people that have literally very close business name. You look it up on Instagram, you don't know which one is her. Like, you want to have something that's kind of unique. Like Reinventing Glamour, if you look up Reinventing and then put a G, I'm the only one that's going to come up, because nobody else has Reinventing like in their name. Next, you're going to want to make a logo. Have a cute logo. If you know that you are selling like a main cosmetic, like lip gloss for example, have it in your logo. Like, just have something fun. Like, you can make a cute fun logo, or you can have a very minimalist logo. Like, I think it's so cute honestly to have a minimalist logo, because it's like, you know, you can have, especially if you're selling so many different things, you just have a minimalist logo and you can put that cute logo on everything. We're going to talk about like labels for your cosmetic products and everything. Next, you're going to want to start a website. You need to be online. Like, you can't just rely on pop-up shops, vendor market events, or just like out in person. You need to have an online store if you want to reach like hundreds of thousands of people in the world, be able to ship internationally. You know, you have a product that can change people's lives. You know, you have something that's like a cure for something that like a lot of people do not offer. You need to have your products globally. Like, why would you not? It's literally so easy to ship internationally, but also like just having a website in general, like you can make so much more money and impact so many more lives. After choosing a website, you guys need to have a custom domain. A lot of people just use the domain that Shopify gives you. They use the domain that Ecwid gives you, but it has like .myshopify.com in it. That's so unprofessional, guys. Do not do that. Like, if they give you a free domain, it's free for a reason. It does not look good. Make sure you are getting a custom domain. I highly recommend getting a .store domain for so many reasons. .store domains are the #1 domain you guys will use for an e-commerce online business. .store domains are known for helping you increase sales and helping you sell more. One of the ways a .store domain will help you sell more is because your visibility on Google search is increased by 2 times visibility. This is amazing. You want to make sure that you're maximizing your reach. When you're online, you want to do as much as you possibly can to be visible on Google search. This is the biggest, most important part of having an online business. Like, people are constantly worrying about social media and marketing, but you need to be worrying about your search on Google. So having a .store domain gives you that 2 times more visibility. Having a .store domain also provides SEO advantages, which is search engine optimization, when it comes to your relevance of your business on Google. Like Google is always like trying to filter out scammy, like what kind of content do you have? Are you authentic? So you will be improving your site's relevance when you have a .store domain. Having a .store domain gives you that credibility that Google is looking for. And you guys can get a .store domain using Shopify, Wix, GoDaddy, and many other popular e-commerce platforms. And you guys can use my code Reinventing Glamour to get your .store domain for only 99 cents. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of that. Like, you don't want to miss out. It's only for a limited time. So I will have the link in the description for you guys. Also a pinned comment in the description, so you guys can definitely check that out. But make sure you use my code Reinventing Glamour. So there are a few tools that you guys are going to need in order to make this whole cosmetic business possible. Firstly, you're going to need Canva to make your labels for your cosmetics. You want to make sure that you have that professionalism to the best of your ability. So having these like professional labels and names on your products, ingredients, you want to make sure you do this. Like, of course, you're not going to be putting exactly like what is in your product, because people could use those exact ingredients, and even though they don't know that amount to you, so I guess it's okay, I don't know. But you just do your research, figure out, is it better for you to have your ingredients completely on there, or just like the main ingredients, the active ingredients? I don't know. But you want to make sure that you have like the most professional look on your cosmetics, but also like you want it in a way where people are knowing like this is organic, this is handmade, this is not like a bunch of junk in this thing. Like, if you compare a shampoo that you handmade versus shampoo that you can find in Walmart, you're gonna find so many ingredients in the shampoo that you found in Walmart, but like you don't need to be putting all those ingredients to that extent, because like at the end of the day, people need to know that this is like real stuff, this is organic, and it does expire because it's real stuff. Next, you guys are gonna want to make sure that you use Photo Room for your business. This is a free app. You guys can also use the paid version, but I highly recommend just using free. I have been using free for like almost a year now, or probably over a year now, but it's amazing. Like, you only need free, you don't need anything other than that. Like, you're literally just removing backgrounds from your products, and it's so good at it. Now I'm gonna go into Temu and show you guys the different cosmetic businesses that you guys can start. So let's look at cosmetic business supplies, just out of curiosity to see what they would show. Cosmetic business supplies. Okay, so firstly, I really like the idea of getting like these blanks right here and sublimating DIY craft. Yeah, you guys can like literally DIY these for your cosmetic business and like have these as an add-on. You get 50 pieces for $15. Such a good idea. Definitely like steal this idea, y'all. This is a really good one. Like, to have this just as an add-on. And like to know that you can get it from Temu every single time you need it is like so amazing, because look at this. This literally says local. You guys know what local means? This means that they have a local warehouse, so you'll get it quick. This is also a really good one right here for cosmetic businesses. Like, if you guys want to offer like bundles and have like, say you have like a lip gloss, or let's forget lip gloss. Let's say you have like a skincare bundle or a face wash bundle, or I don't know, different products you make for your face, different products you make for your hair, a hair care bundle. So you guys can have bundles and use these as your bundle holder. So let's search up handmade skincare and get some ideas, because cosmetic businesses, you have so many things, so many options to choose from. So Bodybutters are a great one, very popular, would make amazing content on TikTok. Look at these little gift sets that they're doing. That's so good. So we're gonna kind of look at like some sales and see like how many sales are people. So this says in 20 plus carts. It's not mentioning how many sales they've made on it, but nice. 24 people bought in the last 24 hours, y'all. Like, psh, you need to be on top of this, okay? Let's go on here and see like if they have some like body butter, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Body butter making, well, I guess we can look at containers empty. But these are literally the type of containers that they use for body butters. Right here, 50 pack for $20. But I don't know, what size is this? 4 ounces? Let's see what size theirs was. Okay, so 4 ounces, they charge $6. So, okay, they charge $6.86 for 4 ounces. And as you guys can see, 4 ounces right here, you can get 50 of these for $20. So if you guys are selling the same, at the same price point, let's just say hypothetically $7 times 50, that's $350 for 50 of them, okay? But let's go back here and see if we can find, let's check theirs out. 46 people bought this in the last 24 hours, and this is $17.50. Let's just do some math really quickly, and this is only one of their products. So $17.50 times 46, this person has made $805 from their body butter in the last day. What? That's insane. Like, this is only one stream of their income. Imagine how much they actually make per month from this one product. So anyways, y'all can literally do this from Temu. So to make a body butter, you're gonna need the natural butter, like shea butter. So let's see if they have it. Temu literally has everything, y'all. Look, you have the shea butter right here. So let's see. 1.7K sold, 1.4K sold. So you guys do have options. As you guys can see, the 200 grams is sold out, but the 400 grams is still in stock. It's a good item, workable, useful, just what I wanted. Let's look at the reviews, guys. Okay, feels terrific on skin. So basically they have the shea butter that you guys can choose from. They have different ones, so y'all can source and see what's the best one, order some samples, test things out. Another thing you guys are gonna need to make body butters, as you guys can see, theirs is just like a plain white, but you have a lot of them that are colorful. So you guys would need like some, I think it's called mica powder. You guys are gonna need a specific powder that's okay to put on skin. So let's search up powder for cosmetics to make sure that it's okay to put, yeah, mica, I was right. So mica powder, 24 colors. So something like this that you guys would use. No, because we need to make sure that this is okay. Yeah, it says lip gloss makeup. Okay, yeah, so this is okay to put on your skin basically. So you would use things like this. They have other ones, but you need powders for your coloring. Another thing, you know, you would of course make your own body butter ingredients, but you would of course need oils, and this could apply to all kinds of cosmetic businesses. Like literally most of the things I'm naming right now, you guys can use this in lip gloss and like other things. So oils, different kind of oils. But first we're just gonna search up oils and see like what comes up, but I have specific oils that you guys need. But let's see. So these are also amazing because these, we have to make sure they're good for your skin though, because I think these are for candles. But let's just say this what is it called? Jojoba oil, the ultimate nourishing essential oil for skin, hair, nails, versatile with massage. Okay, so things like this you're gonna need. Let's see if they have like other options to choose from. Peppermint essential oil. So I'm gonna put oil for skin. That's a better search. So look up oil for skin. Okay, boom. Now we have coconut oil, which is on the list that I have. Rose oil. Okay. Jojoba oil. Like imagine you can literally get every single ingredient you need right here from Temu. Yo, I never knew Temu had this type of stuff. It's just like still surprising to me because it's like people are literally using this, and I still have people commenting under my other video about Temu, how to start a business, and they're like, oh, like basically they use this as their wholesale, but they're like, we're not talking about it because they don't want to give all the tea or whatever. But I get it, like you use this as your wholesale, of course you're not going to talk about it. But as far as the YouTubers like me, who this is our content, like we literally put people on how to start a business, I was surprised that they are not talking about it because like this is such a hit, and clearly people use Temu a lot, but people are not using it to make money. Like people are not using it to start a business, and that's more important than doing like regular Temu unboxings, because what is that going to do for you? So let's just search up, we're just going to search up the different oils that you guys could use in your cosmetic businesses. So coconut oil, a great one. So this is a 2-pack for $11. This is actually a very good price, but you got to look at the size. So 7.5. Okay, yeah, this is a good price right here. So you have many options. Test out the one, because you know, if you're making a cosmetic product, you need to test this stuff out. You need to see which one is the best, because every single coconut oil that you guys are seeing here is not the same consistency, is not the same. They're all different, and it's because they're some people's different ingredients basically. But you want to see the one that's the most like natural, the most clean, and you know, goes with your product basically. Another one is the jojoba oil. So this, you know, and different oils are good for different things. Like say if you're doing a lip gloss cosmetic business, you're going to need different oils in your lip gloss than somebody who's making body butters would need in theirs, or somebody who's making hair care. Like say you're making a hair growth serum, there's specific oils that are known to help promote hair growth, whether it's making an eyelash serum, like, you know, avocado oils, amazing. I'm gonna see if they have avocado oil, but avocado oil vitamin E is such an amazing one. But you guys see they have so many different options for this jojoba oil right here. Now let's look at the I was gonna say they have avocado oil. You see how it says avocado oil for hair growth? That's an amazing one for hair growth. Coconut oil, jojoba. Okay, shea butter. So they do have avocado oil. I just don't know about like sizes. I'm gonna see if they have like bulk type of things for oil specifically. So they do have some oils that are like bulk, but I don't think like avocado specifically. But guys, look how when I searched up avocado oil bulk, you get all of these different like refillable bottles and stuff for cosmetic businesses like this. These are perfect for people who are like making hair growth serums like this size, or this like shape of bottle is perfect for that. Or if you guys are making like hair moisturizers, hair growth, whatever. These type of things you guys are definitely gonna need, but of course like clear ones look better. But if you're making like men's products, I feel like it might actually be okay to go for this type right here. But you guys are definitely going to be needing some vitamin E oil. And the thing about oils is you don't need a whole lot. Like a little bit of oil goes a long way. So when you're making like Bodybutters or whatever, like lip gloss, you're not going to be using a lot of oil. So a oil bottle could be like this size and can make like literally hundreds of lip glosses. You'd be surprised. So you might need to buy like one bottle of this size. I don't know like how much you're planning to make. You know, some people, they have like a bigger goal in mind. Like they want to start off wholesaling, which is such a great move. If you guys want to start off like wholesaling a cosmetic business, you guys, I feel like wholesaling does so much better than retailing. Or if you can do both, then that's beautiful. Like super beautiful. Tell me in the comments if you guys are interested in learning about like how to wholesale, how to add wholesale to your website and integrate it perfectly to where you can have your retail customer side and your wholesale customer side, and there'll be like a specific sign up for your wholesale. Like I've done it before, so I know how to do that. If you guys are interested in a video like that, let me know. But yes, you guys, anyways, vitamin E oil, there's so many benefits. And the thing about this is you want to make sure that you know exactly what benefits that your product is going to provide. List all the benefits. Like you need results as well. Like take before and after photos. Like just get some results together. Have customers give you results that like they found with using your product. Let's go back on Etsy and see what else we can find. But as you guys can see, like, and I don't want to hear the market is super saturated. You know how many people have put that in my comments? Like people are always saying the market is so saturated. If you find something that you want to do, you're passionate about it, and you're good at it, you're good at the product that you're making, if saturation does not matter. Every single person that's putting a product out there is not a good product. Your product could really stand out just because you know what you're doing. You know how to market better. Like saturation is not an issue, and people stay saying that, but it's like, do you know how many businesses start after other businesses and end up being way more successful? Like you can literally start a candle business tomorrow and your business will start doing way better than a candle business who's been out for 5 years. Like it's all about the marketing, the quality, the presentation, and everything about your product. It's not about how saturated the market is, and it's very important, and it's a limited mindset to have, to think that like just because information like this that I'm putting out there is going to affect your sales or affect your business specifically. That's so limited of a mindset to think like that. And everybody has an opportunity. You just have to find your space and your niche, and you know, take advantage of that and be the best at what you do, and you won't have to worry about saturation at all. So let's look up like handmade lotion and see what's selling on Etsy. Okay, so vanilla whip. This looks really good. Like y'all, you see how like this is an amazing marketing method. Like you see how they took the photo and they put it like out. When it arrives to your house, it's not going to be like this, but this is beautiful for marketing. This says in 20+ carts. So when you're taking your product photos, it's also a huge part of it. Let's look at this one right here. In 20+ carts. Is this lotion? No, this says body butter. This says face and body lotion, cocoa butter based, dye free. Yep, and people like the product, so that's great. And see, their presentation could really be a lot better because I mean, I like their bottles. Their bottles actually look high quality. Maybe the labels are okay. I would probably change my labels up. I feel like it's a lot going on the labels. I would go for more like a clean look. But to each its own, and you know what your brand stands for, the look that your brand is going for. Let's look at theirs right here. Oatmeal, milk, and honey. The Tipsy Goat Soap Company. Okay. This is not a good presentation either, so that's why I said like saturated market, right? But look at the presentation. Everybody's not taking the best photos. This person did not pay for professional photos. They did not put in enough effort when it came to taking their photos, or they didn't put up like a good effort, because they put effort obviously because they took the photo. But like, look at this same type of business, lotion as well, but look at their photo presentation. Look at the lighting. They even took a video and it says bestseller for a reason. but I love their labels and presentation, and this is how you make your company look professional. Like when you're competing with other people, you need to make your company stand out with the best professionalism. Like, let's look at this one right here. And 20 plus cars. I love this like photo taking. The way that they staged this is great. I don't know about this video right here. What do you guys think about that? Do you think this is a good consistency for body butter? Because I actually have no idea. Let's look up lip scrub on Etsy, and then after we do our Etsy research, we're gonna go on Temu and see what we can find. So lip scrubs, okay. This one kind of looks like those little body butters, but I love the way that they presented this. Like, look at this. These are lip scrubs, right? Or no, these are body butter samples. This one, like, this looks like a body butter. It's not a lip scrub, but that would have been cool if it was like a different kind of lip scrub that I've never seen. But like, let's look at this. You see these lip scrubbers that this person has right here, and it's like the jars that they have. Okay, boom. Let's go on Temu now, and let's go for lip scrub empty containers. Hold up, yo, I'm not spelling right now. Empty containers bulk. Perfect. So you guys see these right here, right? These look so high quality. 20 pieces for $18 is pretty pricey, but if you're going for like a very high-end luxury brand of like cosmetics, this is the go-to right here. Like, your stuff will stand out just because of the look of your things, even though they do cost more per unit, but you can also charge more according to the quality of your items. Like, if you look at this is like a frosted glass, and then you can look at these right here, a lot cheaper. 20 count for $4. Like, you know, this is Temu, so they have cheaper products, but let's look at like these right here. These look a lot better. This kind of looks like the one that I saw here, right? Yeah, this one's more similar to this like type of quality, and the look is black and everything. So 24 pieces for $7.57 is very, very good. And let's look at, you see they have this little lip scrubber here. They took the perfect photo. You guys can even do like a little combo like they did. Let's go for the lip scrubber wholesale and see if they sell these in wholesale. Yes, they do. So let's see, 30 pieces for $6.70. And this is just the first listing that I see, but you guys can do more research and see if you can find a better price. But good reviews. Let's look at the photo. Yep, look at them. They look exactly like this one right here, and you could literally even get your ingredients from here. As you guys can see, inside of a lip scrub you would put like oils and like sugar or whatever kind of mixture you come up with that's like healthy for the lips and you know is known to work, and you know, have your own little mixture and, you know, stand out in some sort of way to where you can attract people with your little mixture. Also, you guys see they have the color in their lip scrub. You can easily get that color that I was showing you guys, that mica powder. Yeah, we're just gonna search up. Okay, boom. This is the perfect like thingy for mica powder. So you guys see all of the different kinds that they have. So 30 color powder pigments for soap making, bath bombs, epoxy resin. Okay, yeah, so basically things that you can put on your skin. It's safe to put on skin. So all these different colors, and you guys can make so much happen. People love, like, if they see their favorite color of something, y'all would do amazing. But you also could stick to like a clean look for lip scrubs. Like, let's go back. There are some people who just have like a clean look, like right here. Ah, look at this. Items sold by Etsy sellers such as masks aren't medical grade. Etsy sellers cannot make medical health claims when selecting masks. Consult official guidance to make the right choice for you. Aha, that's something new I've never seen on here before. But you guys see how like it's like a white, it's no color in it. Me personally, I would prefer something like that. Like I don't know, I would just prefer something that's like white putting on my lips or anything on my skin. Even like a body butter, I would go for a white versus a colorful one. But there's some people that's the complete opposite. So just do whatever your brand stands for. Let's look on Etsy for like Lipgloss Wholesale, just out of curiosity to see like if they're okay. So you see like stuff like this. Basically this is awesome. There are people literally wholesaling lip glosses, and I feel like you make more money from wholesaling lip glosses. Like if you're selling individually, you can, you know, you can sell like $10 each and $8 each and make a good profit as well. But if you're wholesaling, you are making like $100, $50 like minimum per order basically. And it makes your marketing a lot more worth it when you're making more per order. So things like this, you guys see how they're wholesaling their lip gloss in like these little buckets here. I was trying to see if they would show the buckets, but they're not. So hold on, let's see. Or like something like this. Things like this. Like, I'm not very fond of the presentation of this one. I feel like the lighting is kind of off, but look at this. This is so good to see. So you guys see like the lip gloss tubes look nice. You see how they have like a unique type of lip gloss. They have like the rose petals in there. So let's look on Temu and see if they have rose petals, just out of curiosity. So let's see, rose petals, dried, like dried rose petals, basically what we're looking for. They do. Real dried rose petals pack. These are so nice. Oh my gosh, and I also really like this right here. Natural dried herbs kit for candle making. You guys, this is like perfect. Look at this. This is so many different kinds of things you guys can do with this. You guys could, you saw how it says for candle making, even though we're not even talking about candles right now, but you guys can use this in your cosmetics. Like if you know some of these flowers have like benefits that they can provide in your product, or just like for the added like pretty look to it, so good. Cosmetic businesses, y'all need to hop on this, because look, they have all of the dried like things you guys need. This is actually perfect. A lot cheaper than Amazon, I will tell you, because I have gotten dried rose petals from Amazon before, and I'm talking like for let me see how much this is. For like this size of a bag, I want to say it was like more like $20, but I don't know like how long this actually takes to come. May arrive before Christmas, so that means it might take a little bit long. I have no idea. But anyways, when you're first starting up a business, like you're not really worried about how long it takes to come. You're more worried about like getting the best prices to start your business on a budget. However, when your business is already established and you're already started and you're getting constant orders, then time does matter, and you can focus more on that later. But in the beginning of starting a business, not really a problem. I know they have wholesale lip gloss tubes for sure. Let's see which type that they have. So they have a lot of different kind. These are nice for like sample sizes right here, like to give out samples, especially if you're wholesaling. It would be great to have a sample pack of these like small ones so people can test it out. But like, let's see. I really like this type right here. This is nice. Okay, let's try lip gloss tubes bulk. Sometimes switching up the words can give you like a whole different like listing to look at. Like this right here, you see how this says 100 pieces? This is more bulk, and this is a way better price per unit. But you also want to look at the sizes. 0.34 ounce, you guys, that's so tiny. And yeah, I think that is very tiny. Let's see like what size this one is right here. You know, I just realized like Chinese like sizes, sometimes like it'll look like it's different from ours, so you have to like convert. You might need to go like on Google and say like convert millimeters to ounces or whatever, because they're like literally 5 ml. ML is what I'm used to seeing, so that's why I'm like confused. I'm like, ounces, what are you talking about? But really like ml. Okay, so 5 ml is like the standard size. 10 ml is also good, but it's bigger and you can definitely charge more for it. Let's see, we have some honey ones, 25 piece. This is like the popular, like when you're first starting a business, you go for like these right here. But I think a really professional look is to go for like bigger tubes. They also have wholesale like chapstick little tubes, which is cool. You get how many? 50 pieces for $7. Such a good price. But I don't see many options for lip glosses tubes wholesale, but you do have some options, like if you just want to use Temu, because you guys know Temu has a lot of benefits if you shop with them versus if you're shopping with like Amazon or other places. So, you know, I would just really weigh my pros and cons and see like, do I really want to just settle for these tubes, or do I want to go somewhere else and see if I can find a better deal or a better look for them. And you guys can also do lip oils with literally the same tubes that I just showed you. You know, figure out the ingredients that you want to use and just see what works for your business. Another cosmetic business that you guys can start using Temu is hair care. So hair care, let's say Handmade Haircare, just out of curiosity to see what they have going on here. What is this? Avocado hair cream. That's cool. Like, this is something cool. But let's see if we can find something that shows like a lot of orders in the last 24 hours. You know, some sellers might have a setting on to where people can't see how many they've sold in the last 24 hours. So it's very possible that they have sold some, but it does not show. 12 people bought this in the last 24 hours. This is what I like to see, because this shows us that these type of products, people are like actually liking this. Hair growth oil with rosemary cloves, castor oil, 100% natural organic hair oil, 8 ounces. Like, this is perfect. So let's just look at this little hair oil right here. We're gonna go on Temu and we're gonna see if we can find these bottles here. So I'm gonna put 8 ounce hair oil bottles. I don't know. But let's just see. Okay, stuff like this, basically. Hers looks like a spray. Let's see. Hers is like a spray, but you can put your hair oil in whatever you want. Personally, I know more hair oil businesses would go for like these right here. These look like a like a very professional look for your hair oil, or I mean, you can go for the spray bottles if you want as well, but you know, whatever works for you. But look at all of these options for like wholesale bottles. I was also thinking maybe she has found that it's easier to ship her products in this because it has a top on it. It's less likely to spill over versus this is no top on it, but it does shut tightly closed, and you have to just like, especially with the cosmetic business, guys, that's why I'm going to go over the supplies you're going to need, because like when you're shipping this stuff out, you want to make sure that you're using the correct things to package your things up properly. Let's look for shampoo bottles empty, like if you wanted to make like a whole hair care line, like if you just want to focus on just hair care, you want to like expand, not just do hair oils. However, one product could change your business like forever. So let's see, shampoo bottles empty. Let me put bulk. I keep forgetting to put that word because it's very important to put that. These can be like for men's hair care. A lot of these are like sample sizes, so that's not really like what we're looking for, because we're looking for like, you know, bigger sizes. These could be good. You see, this is kind of like what this lady has on Etsy right here. She has spray bottles, but they are bigger than this, of course. This one's only 2 ounces, but this could be like a good size for people to test out if people don't want to like just like immediately go for a bigger one, because you're going to charge a lot more for it. But if you want to like have a smaller size, and I guess these are good for that. Let's put handmade scrunchies in and see like how these businesses are doing on Etsy. Okay, and 20 plus cards. Handmade scrunchies are kind of pricey, but they sell because some people want like very durable quality items that look $13 for a scrunchie. Surprisingly, it's in people's carts. Like a lot of people go for the cheaper scrunchies, but it's also like, look at this, 8 people bought this in the last 24 hours. These are beautiful, they're handmade, and they're selling it for $7. That's still like a little pricey for a scrunchie, but it's like they're handmade and it's worth the price for that reason. Let's look at this. If you want 1 piece, okay, and then they have like a little deal. If you want 10 pieces, okay, $70. So isn't that like the same price each? That's basically the same price each. Like, it's not a sale. I thought they were giving a deal if you get like 10 pieces or something, but this is really good though. So let me show you guys that you can literally also get your handmade scrunchie items from Temu. So you guys will need some elastic for like, I think for sewing or something. I could like something like this. Something like this. Look, I'm not a scrunchie making expert, but I just know that you're going to need elastic. So I would look for elastic and just see if you can find what you need in here, because it's very possible, like you see how this is stretchy, you need to find the right size though, because you know, I have no idea. But you guys will also need fabric. But as you can see, Temu does have these options for you if you need things like this. For scrunchies, I think a satin fabric is really nice. Very nice. Let's see about a different type of fabric, like this. I don't think I like that material, but they have many different like fabrics to choose from. As you guys can see, you just have to like look through and really browse through. It's just, I cannot take too much time on each thing because there's other cosmetic businesses that I have to like, you know, incorporate. But it's really cool if you guys incorporate like a lot of, like if you're doing a hair care business, incorporate the scrunchies, like have it. It's just like really cool to have. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. They also have like, say if you just search up scrunchies, they also have options to where you can buy like bulk scrunchies like this. If you want to just like if you know you're not crafty in any sort of way, you can just literally have scrunchies such as this one on your website for like an upsell, or you can do like bundles and add these in. You know, they're not the best quality. You just have to test them out and see like, you know, what works the best. Another really cool cosmetic thing you guys can do is if you guys want to do like a perfume, cologne brand or something, fragrance, like this is so cool. Like look at this, 8 pieces set. This looks very high end. You can have the best, cutest label on here, y'all. $16 for 8 pieces. This is about like a normal price to pay for this. Let's see, they have black for like a men's collection. They have different ones, but I really like this. I like the product so much that I bought it again. Okay, cool. Anyways, I think this is a really good so these are $20 for 8 pieces. So these were kind of pricey, but I think you can charge a good amount if you have like, say you have like a perfume brand that's like your materials are all organic and it's not a lot of chemicals. Maybe some people can't use certain perfumes on their skin because it breaks them out. Some people are allergic to the smell of perfume. You know how like some people like their allergies will start reacting to it, so your brand could just like fix everything for them. You could be like, this thing smells so good, but it is something that is not going to irritate your skin, something that is healthy for you, like it's actually good to put on. Like that is the type of stuff certain people are looking for. And look at these are like great little fragrance bottles. You guys have these type, like if you have a perfume brand, you can have different kinds of, like if you have a perfume brand, you can have different types, like a variety of options for people to choose from. You can have like sample sizes such as these right here, something like this. But like, how cool is it to just have these options on Temu? You literally have these. What about these? Are these bigger? These are cute, but they look very tiny. Let me actually just look on Etsy really quickly just to see if anybody has like handmade perfume. Just like I've never seen anybody do it, but they might. Okay, right here, this person has their own handmade perfume brand. This is so cool because like I would say this market, if you want to talk about saturation, I would say this is a market that is very unsaturated. Like look at this, and as you can see, this person be getting sales. 2 people bought in the last 24 hours, which is great. Let's look at this. So this is their own little, wow, handmade, smells delish. This is so cool though. Like look at this. Let's look at this comment. They say, I get migraines so easily and this does not give me a headache. I'm so sensitive. I use Fearless and I will, they say, I use Fearless and I will buy again. Love it. This is the type of stuff I'm talking about. Like if your business is solving problems for people that they have with regular things that they can get in the store, then you'll do amazing, especially on Etsy. This is the perfect platform for, ooh, look at this. This is so cute. Y'all, look at how they made their little thing and they put like these rose petals in it. This kind of reminds me of the brand Blossom. If you guys know Blossom, like this is so pretty. I really like this. Like it's probably like rose petal this is probably considered rose petal infused and natural dried flowers. This is awesome. Artisan perfumes, y'all. Imagine if you did a pop-up shop with those. Like people would love it. And I would argue that these things do not take a lot of money to make, but they're super cute. And whoa, hold on. So they have like a whole gift set for $84 and people like them. Look at this. My girlfriend loves it. This smells amazing, texture, but you can tell high quality when you see it. And yeah, so y'all can get these bottles and all of that from Temu. And I don't know where you would get your little ingredients, but you can source different places for that. So the audio was messing up, so I'm just going to do a little voiceover for you guys. But this is how you're going to make your cosmetic labels for your products. It doesn't matter which cosmetic product it is. And you'll notice some things are for pro only and some are not. So if you guys do not have Canva Pro, pay attention to that because you'll literally spend time doing one and then realize that you can't download it because it's for pro only. But there are so many different, like literally thousands of templates to choose from. So I'm gonna go ahead and just click on one of these, and this one is, I've realized this for pro only, and I was like, nah, let me show you guys with one that's not pro, but you can see that it's still an amazing template. So you guys have so many options to edit this template, and that's the beauty of Canva, because like you don't have to have any graphic design skills. You literally just go for what they have, and you can just like customize it to the color that you want for your business, and you know, the logo, the name you want to put on it. Next, let's move on to storage supplies. So a good thing that I see a lot of people use for their businesses are like a cube organizer. But for like cosmetics, we need something kind of more sturdy than these. Like the little holes is not going to really cut it when it comes to cosmetics. So things such as this one, a good thing about cosmetics is it does not take up a lot of space, so it's amazing to start one from home. Like if you're starting from home, a cosmetic business is perfect because it literally takes up so little of space. But cube organizers like this, I want to see like an 8 cube organizer, because those, yeah, something like this, but whoa, $127. This is not giving me Temu right now. This is giving me Amazon. So yeah, these are very, very pricey. Like these are actually probably cheaper on Amazon. A lot of people, they have the little local warehouses, they try to like jack up their price. But so yeah, something like this. This is actually an 8 cube organizer, which is perfect. $47. This is a Temu price. This is an amazing price, because I was like, hold on now. The other one looked very expensive, but this is good. Or another way is like bookshelves, something like these right here, 5-tier bookcase, $35. This is perfect. It's tall, it's good. You can literally store so many cosmetics. You can get multiple of these, have a very nice backdrop, go live on TikTok live. I'm like literally giving you guys the whole tea right now, but like have these and you will have like a really nice setup. You can do like some really cute content with it. And when it comes to shipping your cosmetic products out, it's very, very important to have the right shipping supplies. So let's see. This is great, but there was something that I saw that was like perfect for like this exactly. I don't even know what these are called. Air bubble bags, basically. So these little air bubble bags, they come like uninflated, so you're gonna have to like, I think, blow air into them. You can use like a pump or something, and you can use it for like your cosmetic needs, like depending on the size. But if you have like huge ones, this is not going to work. But you would need to use like some bubble wrap to really make sure it's secure. Tape, y'all are going to need tape. Basically everything to ensure that your stuff is not like opening up or spilling out. Super important. You guys see these, so many different tape options to choose from. A cute thing to use are mailer boxes for shipping. So things like this is great. 50 pack for $13 and something. They have different sizes to choose from. So if you know that you're shipping out bigger ones, you guys will probably need to get different sizes, because some customers will order only one product. They really only need a small tiny one, and some customers are going to order like maybe a bundle that you have, so you're going to need like a wider. You guys need to make sure that the box is the correct height and width. So it's very important to measure your products and see like what size you need. Another thing you guys can get for your cosmetic business from Temu are thank you cards. Thank you cards are perfect for that handmade touch, especially if you know that you're hand making your stuff. You can even get let me put handmade business, and they'll probably give me like some options. Handmade with love. This is like such Etsy vibes right here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.